morning, BStavFishing Nation. What is going on? It is Thursday, August. Double digits, double toothpicks here. Am I right? The 11th? Wow. The 11th. August 11th. Summer is, man, it's just about, see you later. So, anyhow, had a great day yesterday, and that wiping up here, man, we got a deluge of rain. But that video is forthcoming. I haven't worked on that yet, so it'll definitely be out before this video gets put out, I assume, unless today's like some crazy banner day. But we're gonna give it a shot again. Now, we had major rain come through, and in fact, I may get rained on. If you look behind me, you can see that mess back there. I'm hoping that cell keeps pushing that way. I'm not sure, so I may have to run for cover, but I'm gonna give it a shot. I just didn't feel like sitting home. So, all right, we're gonna give it a shot again for flounder. I may hit one of the bridges and spot lock by a bridge to see what's what. I don't know. Here, there's some tog being caught. There's some sea bass, of course, little guys in the Back Bay, and some sheep's head. I've yet to catch a sheep's head on this boat, so I haven't really focused on them. But could today be the day? I don't know, guys. We'll see. Piece of wood floating in the water. That's never good. Okay, let's go get them. Like, subscribe, let them know you're thinking of them up there. Go fishing. Get this puppy down, baby. Let's go. Deploy. Baby, I love you. Man, look at all that water that was hanging up in that top. Oof. Sheesh. All right, guys, we are going to fish right where we left off yesterday. I was going to do a little sheep's head at the bridge. I know I said something in the intro, but the tide's kind of crack-a-lacking over here, and well, let's see what we can do, right? It's kind of yucky down here, but let's go. How come we're not lowering down there? Let's go. All right, I'm going to slow this up too much here. Let's see, any chance of duplicating what we did yesterday? Give it a shot, right? Okay, we started out 57 degrees, right? So here we go. There's a little fish, a rooney. Nothing to write home about. Looks like I skirted some of those storms. They're all out there. They're going southeast of us. Got some junk on the line here. What's going on? Oh, that's a bite. That's a fish. I felt it. I'm telling you guys, you could feel their teeth. Ah, nice flounder. Oh yeah, fire tiger. All right, fire tiger for the win. All right, give me a little. That's it. Bill dance it. Oh, yeah, you probably just soaked my camera, you creep. Oh, stop! You just soaked me good. All right, alrighty now. Man, these things are active. Spot lock so I don't lose the rest of this drift, because it's a good drift. Good looking flounder. Got caught looking at it. I hate when that happens. Okay, guys, that's one. That's a good flounder there. Get back in there. Oh, he went down. Woo! Made me nervous. Yo, buddy, what just happened there? Sometimes you gotta watch. You gotta be careful squeezing their gills, right? It's almost like that one plate on their gills gets kind of like caught up in itself, and you have to be careful with that. All right, let's go back down. That's one. Oh man, little bite. It's funny, the bigger flounder, you can, me personally, I could feel their teeth. I could feel you feel the hook, you know, raking into their teeth. You feel their teeth coming across it. And that to me is indicative of a quality braid. I use PowerPro 15-pound test and a quality fluorocarbon leader. Now my leader, like I've told you guys in the past, I use Seaguar Red Label, right? So it's Seaguar Red Label fluorocarbon fishing line. I just think it's a lot more limber. I think I have a better feel with it. I like the knots. And to be honest with you, you get a whole spool of that, and it costs nowhere near what straight up fluorocarbon leader costs. Let's see what we got. Let's try up here in a little deeper water. Like I said, my buddy did good up here yesterday. Same body. We're a couple 100 yards away from each other, maybe, that's all. Little fish, gosh, come on. I gotta get back in that deeper water. I got pushed out of it that quickly. As I moved up a little bit into a about a 30-foot hole, top of this one stretch, and I'll see if anything's poking around in this deeper water. Now the water coming across the surface is about 64.5 degrees, so that's good. You know, that's positive. But again, comes around this corner here, and it's going to make this turn, but you got a lot of water. Pushes everything that way first, then, you know, makes the turn. So I'm just trying to stay in this pocket of deeper water here without jacking my drift up. But let's see if something's hungry in this deeper water. I am one of the only boats out here. I mean, I saw one, the Avalon Lady was out, but when it came to private boats, I saw one. That was it. That's a fish, and he was sitting on it.
I'm gonna go to your port side, the white 40. I'm coming up on you.
I'm going to say we're not a flounder. Oh, yes we are. Yep, just felt the shakes. Good flounder right there. Not going to keep, but still a good flounder. And my theory paid off. They're in a little deeper water here. All right, spot lock so we preserve our drift. Ah, you just got me, you creep. Ah, whew. Little guy got me. You got me, buddy. You stuck me. All right. Man, this guy's thick. He is getting a measure. He's a keeper. He's a 17. Man, barely hooked. I think we're getting a measure on this one. He may be a keeper. Maybe not. All right. Take it easy. Well, we're gonna make this quick and easy. If you're not a keeper, you're out of here. You're an invited guest on my boat. Chill. God almighty. Man, are they green. I'm gonna plow your slime everything up here. Let's see. Oh, you're keeping. Fresh flounder for dinner tonight, boys and girls. Tails at 0. Shut your mouth. Under 18. You're keeping. You're a keeper. All right. Flounder's keeping. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. You're keeping. Thought I was bleeding. I brought some crabs down. Some crabs I had in the freezer. I'm gonna use that for, see if there's any tog or anything at the bridges, sheep's head, but I'd rather do that when the tide's not running. Yeah, look at you, buddy. All right, pal. Enjoy your stay. My apologies. I said I wasn't going to keep you, but you're getting caught. You're getting kept, especially because you stuck a hook in me. Oh, man. Whew. You know, right away I could have grabbed them with a wet rag, but I really didn't plan on keeping them. But hey, you got me stuck with a hook. You're staying. You're staying for dinner. All right, let's fix everything up here and get reset. Let's get back down there. Let's come off the come off anchor. Come off spot lock. Right back down. Theory paid off. A little bigger fish, a little deeper water. That worked out well. I will say one thing with these S&S white chin wrecker tog jigs. Man, you better not let up. I mean, you shouldn't let up on anything anyway, but you better not let up with them because they don't have a very large barb. And I paid the price a couple times with that because I've lost a couple fish because of that. That being said, you know, they really are made for tog, and when you hook a tog and those meaty jowls, you usually have a hard time getting a hook out of a tog. So I would like to see them with just a little meatier, little larger barb, and I think they would be ideal for what I'm doing right now. They would be ideal. All right, BStavFishing. I'm missing a tail, but I had to take a phone call, so I turned the camera off. And a little chunker back here in the Back Bay, little chunky guy. So all right, let's let him go. And he's gone. That's all right. Took a quick phone call. Turn the camera off. We got us a fish. Come on. Fish on. Oh, son of a gun. Son of a sea robin. One good thing about sea robins though, when they hit, man, you're almost always have them in the top of their mouth, right? I hear you, buddy, I hear you. Believe me, I don't want you in the boat any more than you're in the boat. Little Florida trick I was taught. Roll your shoulders. You do that to get the catfish off. God almighty. There we go. Whatever that was, I got him. Oh, he's circling. Wow. I'm going to talk about some small fish down here. Spot. Jeez. Some small fish. Small fishies. Oh, you're hooked bad, dude. Sorry. I don't want to tell you here. You might be in bad shape. Almost looks like a baby drum. Yeah, you're bleeding. Sorry, pal. I don't know what to do, but should put you on. Should put you on as bait. You can go in some of these bait shops and actually selling spot. Hey, I lost my plastic, my Repel lipper gripper. I must have popped off my bag somehow. All right, well, BStavFishing Nation, might as well turn this into a catch, clean, and cook. So, first part, at least for me, when I'm going to, after I catch, gotta bleed them, right? So, makes the meat super white as far as I'm concerned. You know, you want to get them pumping out. And oh, yeah, he's bleeding. So let's get that pumping, get that blood running. See, some people put them head first in a bucket. I have all the buckets here, but every time I've done that, I wind up getting a face full of water. So get that going. Get them bleeding out. You know, that definitely makes the fillets a lot whiter, guys, a lot whiter. So let's let that sit. We'll clean that mess up in a second. Little catch, clean, cook. I'll bring you guys home into BStav Hacienda. It's nothing fancy, guys. I'm just a bachelor that got divorced 20 years ago. Well, 19 years ago, and you know, hey, it is what it is. So, alrighty, might as well do my outro here, right? It was a tough day. Got down here probably about 45 minutes to an hour, a little later than I wanted to, but I wouldn't have been out fishing anyway because it was pouring down here. So it rained rained last night up at home. Storms came through here. And actually, as I was driving down here, I was driving into a storm a little bit. So that definitely changes things. It, you know, puts a different paint job on the hood. But we managed, what do we manage here? My little clicker, we managed 5 fish, 2 flounder, a not a bad sea bass for the Back Bay, a couple junk fish, and we are what we are. We're going home with some fillets. So I will see you guys in the kitchen. Like, subscribe, ring that bell, say your prayers. Let's go cooking. Hey, BStavFishing Nation. So we did the catch. Let's do the clean. All right, I'm gonna come across the flounder up high. Make sure your knife is sharp. Come across, boom, just like that. Slide your knife in. Ride down the center line. Just ride that right out to the tail. Come right out, boom. Flip that fillet up. You're gonna come down here like this. Alrighty, let's try what we're doing here. Let's go. We're through those bones right up there. Guys, if this flounder literally was kept alive the whole time. If they are bled and then put on ice, they're actually even easier to fillet. So I'm gonna come across like that. Alright, so we're just about, that one's just about done. Come across. One more. Okay, I'm into the ribbons, so I don't eat the ribbons. I don't save the ribbons. You can't have them with you when you're fishing. Just give us a little more. And that puts us at the ribbons, right? There we go. Fillet number 1. You're going to do the same side, same thing on the other side. This is the chunkier fillet right here. Here we go. Lay your knife flat. Put your nails here, right? Hold it firm. Lay your knife flat. Ride the skin. Okay, you got to keep that skin taut, or else if it starts to buckle up on you, that's when you, and I've done it, that's when you're going to wind up messing the fillet up or messing the skin up. Okay, let's leave the skin there, protection against the wood. Here's the ribbons, they pull right off. Okay, no ribbons on the other side. No, nope, we're good. Now you split them right down the middle. Okay, feel for bones. Usually there's a bone line in here somewhere. No bones. All right, got some stomach contents here. Might have a bone line in here. Nope, actually we're good. No bones. Stomach lining. Just cut it out. Right. That's it, guys. Okay. Have your bag at the ready. If you want to rinse them with fresh water, you can do so. I personally don't like to. If I have a bunch of fish, I'll actually throw the fillets in a bucket of salt water and let them rinse there. That's it. Done. Put that on ice and you're good to go. All right, BStavFishing Nation. So we filleted that flounder. Next, the cook portion. We're going to cook all the parts. Stick around. BStavFishing Nation, what's going on? So this is the cook portion of this catch, clean, and cook video. So I'd like to welcome you guys into my home, into my kitchen. Nothing fancy. It's kind of, you know, been here 19 years. I got divorced 19 years ago. Had the big fancy house, big fancy kitchen, and I downsized and kind of like hit the, you know, pump the brakes a little bit. Bought motorcycles, bought boats, and just kind of kept things the way they are. So, hey, listen, it does the trick, and it's good enough for me. It's good enough to cook food, tasty meals. So, we are going to cook yesterday's flounder. Yep, this is a day later because I was whooped yesterday. All right, let's get to it. Okay, first and foremost, let's get our pan heated up while we're doing our prep work. Okay, so personally, I like to use extra virgin olive oil. Now, you got to watch your heat, watch your temperature. So you're going to put it on a very light flame. I happen to have gas burners, so you're going to use light flame. I happen to like, this is what I have right now. It's probably on sale because it's a gallon of it. Filippo Berio extra virgin olive oil. So in our pan, we're just going to give that a slight drizzle, right? Not much. That's, you really don't need much. So guys, I'm not breading flounder right now. We're just going to basically, essentially, I hate to say fry it because this is more of a saute. And we're going to saute this in extra virgin olive oil and spice it up a little bit. Alrighty. And just to show you, we're going to get our flame that's high. We're going to bring it down to low, almost the lowest you got. Okay, let that heat up. Especially, you don't want to take too long. Get your oil all over the pan as best you can, and we'll smooth that out, spread that out once we toss in the fillets. Okay guys, here is our bag of fillets from yesterday. Now, these weren't rinsed, so I told you I normally don't like to rinse my fillets in fresh hose water. Sometimes if you have a multiple fish, what I like to do is actually fill up a bucket of salt water, put them in that. So right now though, you do so we want to get these fillets rinsed a little bit. So essentially we're just going to rinse them off here in water. All right, just get off anything that might come off the board. Okay, and I like to have them padded dry. So put down your paper towel, lay your fillets over there, and then we're going to pat them dry. All right. Again, you don't want to add water into hot oil. All right, nice and clean, nice and clean. These are the white sides, always a little smaller, especially on these slot fish. Now, you boys up north, no laughing at the size of my fillets. You know, we don't have that same fishery down here, but we make do. And while you're doing this, guys, again, check for bones, okay? So if I ran into any bones right now or anything I didn't like, any bloodlines, I would absolutely trim these up before doing anything else with them. Basically, pat them down. Okay, pat them dry. They don't have to be bone dry, but pat them dry. Let's get the moisture off of them. So what we're, oh wait, guys, cheers. Cheers to you. You're all right. Cheers to a little homemade Stavola Estates homemade red Zinfandel. All right, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm a keep it simple, stupid kind of guy when it comes to my fish. And because I don't want the fish being masked. I want to taste the fish itself. That being said, I don't normally bread my flounder. Now, I love breaded flounder, but I don't normally bread it. Guys, this here from Lawry's. It's Lawry's Casero Total Seasoning. okay? For my Spanish friends, sazon a más. So this is phenomenal. This is some of the best seasoning I've ever had, and you can use this on anything. Your flounder, any type of fish, chicken, meats, salads, steamed vegetables, you name it, you can use it. Guys, this is it, lightly, all right? We're not breading these. This is spice. These are spices. So we're not breading these, okay? Now, we'll flip them. We'll do them on the other side a little bit too. Pat it in. Pat it in. Give it a little pat, okay? Now, this is going to be the business end on this side here, because we're going to do the same thing, and then we're going to add a little extra spice, okay? A little extra seasoning, I should say. I can't go very hot, because I will be up in the middle of the night thinking that I'm dying. So, all right, here we go. Again, light seasoning, guys. Nothing crazy here, okay? And this is for us purists that truly love the taste of flounder. All right? A little seasoning. A little bit of sea salt. Not much. Not much at all. Sounds like a lot. It's not. Little black pepper. I love black pepper. Okay? I love black pepper, so load them up a little bit. I happen to like black pepper. If you don't put it on. Garlic powder. I did say I like the taste of flounder, right? Meanwhile, I'm on my 4th seasoning, right? So, all right, little bit of garlic powder, okay? There we go. Oops. All right, we loaded that guy up there a little bit. Give him a little brush off. He got loaded. Actually, we'll brush him right onto these other ones. There we go. All right. And if you like a little color on your fillets, little bit of paprika. Okay, little bit of paprika. Give them a little color, a little extra flavor. I'm not a big breaded flounder guy. Okay, and I don't really get flounder when I go out because I have so much of it here. Okay, guys, that's it. All right, that's it. This guy here, he kind of got clobbered. Next, they go into the bath. But first, we're going to add a pad of butter. Okay, guys, that olive oil is pretty hot. Give yourself a pat of butter, a little pat of butter in there for a little extra flavor. All right. Now, if you're adding butter to your oil, that's where you won't have any issues with burning. Okay, butter to your oil, you don't have to worry as much. Butter alone, you're gonna have to worry. Okay, you gotta watch you can easily burn butter. All right. All right, that'll melt down just a little bit. That's not a lot, but just listen. Butter and bacon, gotta love them. Okay, guys, here comes the fillets. Nothing too fancy. Space them out. A little tight in this pan, but we'll be okay. Give them a rub. Don't get burnt, please. Don't get burnt. All right. Okay. Everybody's in the pool. Everybody's got room. I might have been able to use a bigger frying pan, but I know this will work. Okay. And from there, obviously, guys, if you haven't cooked flounder, you're going to go white. White, right now they're clear, right? They're almost translucent, okay? Flounder is not white when you go buy it raw. It's not white. Plain and simple, it's not white. The only time flounder should be white is when you're cooking it. So, we're good. We're going to add a little, add a lid. Keep an eye on it. Let that cook, okay? Let that cook in there. And what do you say we make a salad? Throw something together real quick. A Jersey tomato, maybe an avocado, some raw onion, and we'll spice that up too. All right? Okay, guys and girls, let's make a salad. It's one of those Santoku knives. When I tell you sharp isn't even, it's actually an understatement. Okay? Understatement. Cut your tomato however you want. Use whatever type of tomato you like, right? Let's get the green stem portion out. These are a friend across the street. My neighbor Kim across the street gave these to me. She got them from her friend's farm. Guys, I just like it raw, like you know, not a rough cut, nothing fancy, nothing fancy. You could do this with a paring knife, okay, if you wanted to. Let's get them in there. Nothing fancy, but healthy. Okay. Nice Jersey fresh tomato. Avocado. I don't know how old this avocado is, guys. This is going to be a surprise. So let's see what we got going on here. This puppy might go right in the trash. So come around, give him a spin. Twist them open. Oh God. Not bad. Or not too bad. Now, this is the part where you got to be real careful. Bang. Twist. Out. Okay? Oh, that don't want to come off. There we go. We're off. Woo! All right, guys. We got a little rot up there. We just cut past it. Quick slice. Slice down. Watch your fingers. Slice down. Watch your palm. Slice down. Go across. Go across. Go across. Grab a spoon. Oh, that's wet. Let's go grab a spoon. I'm going to scoop it. She comes out, and we're good to go. What do you think? Looking good? Looking good. Let's clean this up a little bit here. All right, try not to be completely messy. All right, again, cut across this. Get rid of that where it started to get a little funky on us. Come across, down, come down, come down, come across. You're basically making a large dice, but you're doing it while it's still in its shell. All right, keep an eye on our flounder. I think we're ready to do some flipping here. Hold on. Hold on, you got to stay on top of that. All right, hold on. Check back. Okay, let's check our flounder. Looking good. We are actually close to being done. Close to being done. Let's get them flipped. Oops, I just cut that piece in half by accident. Flip them over. These little pieces aren't going to need much at all. They are just about done. They're done on top. They're white on top, they're white on the bottom. They just got to get, you know, white through and through. This last piece here is a pretty thick piece, so we need that to get white through and through. Okay, let them continue to cook. All right, we got our spices. We're looking good. If you want to add a little more right now, fine. If not, you add it to taste, okay? Let's finish up this salad, and then we can eat. All right, guys, let's throw a little onion in here. What do you think? Not much. You don't have to go, you know, killing it, but I don't mind a fresh onion. Fresh onion. Just a rough cut. Watch your fingers. Watch your fingers. Watch your fingers. Okay, nothing fancy. Just a rough cut. Just enough to zip it up, break them apart. Perfect. Oh, that one tried to jump out. Get back in there, you. Get in there. All right, guys, I'm real simple when it comes to my salad, okay? Salt, sea salt, black pepper, give them love, give them hell. Season them up, they taste well. Calavita balsamic vinegar of Modena. A little bit of oil again. Just a drizzle. Perfect. And for those of you that like cheese, there's nothing wrong with adding a little pecorino romano. Okay, locatelli cheese. A little locatelli in there. You could even add that to your fish. Sometimes you need to stop, smell the roses, have yourself a glass of homemade wine. Get your spoon, just give it a toss. Guys, that's a nice healthy salad. Avocado, Jersey tomato, yellow onion. We're good to go. Okay? Salad's ready to rock and roll. Let's check this fish out. BStavFishing Nation, I'm thinking our fish is ready to rock and roll. Doesn't take long, guys. Nothing worse than overcooked fish. And that looks good right there. Okay. Be careful taking this out and plating this, please. All right. And this is also a time where you can break your fish apart too by accident. So I'm going to plate it real nice. This guy's going to break. I can feel it. Nope. He didn't break. Okay. Fish is looking great. What do you think? Looking good? Like a rockin' chef should? All we need now? Man, that's steaming. We just need a little, oh, almost knocked you over. We just need a little, salad. Add it to our dinner. It makes me want to break out in song sometimes. You know, any self-respecting Italian, you know, you start singing while you're cooking. Buonasera, Signorina, buonasera. It's time to say goodnight to Napoli. Buonasera, Signorina, buonasera. It is time to say goodnight to Napoli. And it's hard for us to whisper buonasera with that old moon above the Mediterranean Sea. In the morning, Signorina, we'll go walking where the mountains and the sun come into sight. And by that little jewelry shop, we'll stop and linger while I buy a wedding ring for your finger. In the meantime, let me tell you that I love you. Hey, buonasera, Signorina, kiss me goodnight. Guys, girls, salute, BStavFishing Nation. None of these other guys are singing to you. Just me, baby, just me. Like, subscribe, hit that bell, will you? Enjoy your dinner. Bon appetit. This has been a BStavFishing production. No eardrums were harmed during the making of this video.